it's that time of the day again for our first of our two radio dramas for this morning, and we recruited the market authority. Will, he's going to play the part of Colt Remington this morning as the Clod turns. I think this is your first time playing Colt Remington, isn't it? Have you done a lot of preparation?
Yes, I've been reading the script all morning.
And you got to get your mind into the place of farmer from Beaverville.
Got to get his mind right, Bill.
Get your head in the right place for it.
Wrap his head around it.
And a little bit later on in the program, we'll have this week's edition of Cops with a K, and a story of small-town law enforcement here in Illinois. But now it's that time for As the Clod Turns, the only daytime serial set in a farmer's market that features shopping carts. As the Clod Turns is the story of passion and produce amid the hustle and bustle of a Midwestern city, set in the green prairies of northern Illinois. You could Google it if you want. The story revolves around Colt Remington, Beaverville truck farmer and organic fertilizer proponent, and Lewis Little, part-time librarian and Project Runway trivia expert. Today, we find Colt manning his boots at the farmer's market. He's just begun to put his end-of-the-season basket of mismatched fruits and vegetables with a sign that says, "Make an offer." And Lois, well, she's not there. Oh, goodness. This is off-putting, Uncle Paul.
What?
No, we need to find out where Lois is. Go over and ask Colt if he knows where she is.
I was just about to eat my cheesy biscuit.
You can take that with you.
It's not a walking taco, Bill.
Well, imagine it's a wandering biscuit and walk over there.
Okay. Lois doesn't show up, so I have to interrupt my breakfast. I don't see how that's fair. I have to walk over there with no sound effects. How will listeners even know what pace I'm walking at? It's not fair. Morning, Colt.
Uncle Paul, what's up?
Bill sent me over here to see where Lois is. Do you know?
Nah, I haven't seen her.
What are you reading there?
It's the weekend edition of the Daily Journal. There's a big story in here about the capture of Tight Shoes Wilson.
Tight Shoes Wilson. I heard his girlfriend turned him in. Is that right?
One of his girlfriends. I've been hearing stories about him since I was a kid. He's kind of a legendary outlaw in this area.
Like Dillinger, huh?
Who?
Never mind. What did they arrest him for?
Oh, they had to.
No, I mean, what crimes had he done?
Oh, he's done most every scam in the world over the last 30 years.
Well, what were his latest scams?
Well, they say he's been selling seats on death panels. He was forging clunker documents. They caught him in Batesville after the tornado doing a fake stimulus and insurance scam.
Well, Colt, there are a lot of gullible people in the world.
Old Tight Shoes actually scammed some of the same people several times.
You mean he just went back to the same people he bilked and took them again?
They say he'd go back with a different look and a different name. He had 1,000 aliases, they say. There's a list of some of his more frequently used ones. Look at it.
Tight Shoes Wilson was also known as Tight Shoes Johnson, Owen Wilson, Brian Wilson, Howard Johnson, Skinny Feet Wilson, Jose Zappos, Rudolph Valentino, George Washington, Tight Shoes Washington, Chuck Taylor, High Tops Wilson, Buster Brown, One-Eyed Pete Brown, Wet Socks Wilson, Twinkle Toes Lipinski, Waxy Johnson, Oxford Brown, and Stephen A. Douglas.
Amazing, isn't it?
You'd think people would catch on after a while. There's kind of a trend in the aliases.
What do you mean?
You know, with the foot fetish and the common last names.
I don't see it.
Well, I guess that explains his success. He was turned in by a woman, or he'd still be free today. That's ironic.
Ironic?
Yes, it's ironic that he fooled so many people, and yet he could not fool the woman he loved. That's ironic.
I thought ironic meant totally made out of iron.
No, it's doubly ironic that you were going to come clean with Lois today about your recent transgression with Cherie.
Oh, we never transgressed.
I don't want to spend a lot of time defining that one. Let's just say many of our listeners are wondering how you're going to apologize to Lois, and if she will have it in her heart to let you back in her good graces.
No, I was never in her graces.
I'd really like to stay and do some more vocabulary lessons with you, but I have a biscuit to eat, and I think I see Lois headed this way. Good luck.
Well, will the Tight Shoes Wilson story affect Colt's apology? Will Lois accept any apology at this point? Will her love lay dormant over the winter, like the black dirt in that cornfield you pass on the way to work every day? Will Uncle Paul's biscuit be waiting for him when he gets back to the radio booth? Tune in next week when you will hear Colt say,
I'm really sorry about my past transmissions, and to show my love, I bought you this ironic statue of Cupid. He's cute, huh?
That's next week on As the Clod Turns, here on Talk AM 1320 WKAN, the only daytime serial drama set in a farmer's market with shopping carts. There's other ones that are set in farmers markets. This is the
Are
only
there?
one with I think so. You have to do a little more research, but I think there's one other radio show live from a farmer's market.
I thought there was only one other farmer's market with carts.
I'm not sure.
Well,
I know there's one other radio
I think
show.
we're covered.
I think we're going to be okay.
Yeah, I think we're covered.
Well, Market Authority, do we need him as Squirrel Wurzelbacher?
Squirrel Wurzelbacher, yes, another character. You can play that a little more southern if you want. Squirrel's not too sharp.
Hey, it's Peggy Mayer. Hey, we're gonna take a quick break. Peggy Mayer is here to talk about the courthouse centennial. She's getting all excited about it. She's
raising the roof.
Oh goodness, I haven't
Not
seen
today.
I
It's
haven't
misty.
seen a roof raised in a while. Yeah, we want to keep this roof over us as long as we
don't
can,
raise it.
because we got a little mist in the air. But Peggy Mayer will be joining us to talk about courthouse centennial after this quick break here on Talk AM 1320 WKAN.